Nick, I think we worked it out this morning. You're the first driver since 1978 to drive for two F1 teams over a weekend. That was Harold Ertl, also here at Monza, and he failed to either pre-qualify or qualify. So you have gone substantially better. Talk us through this whirlwind of a day.
Yeah, we were supposed to do a pre-qualifying show together.
We missed you.
I was getting ready for it in the morning with my coffee and porridge and everything, doing a pedal club appearance, but things turned around very quickly. And it was only like 1.5 hours before the first session that I kind of got informed. So the turnaround was very quick, but the team has been great and very supportive, very welcoming. Obviously, I hope that Alex is healthy and will recover quickly. But from my side, I'm never satisfied enough with myself. I think I put in some good laps, especially the second lap in Q1 was pretty good, but I still felt there was more in it. And then we made some changes on the first run of Q2, and that didn't quite work out. Obviously, the tire prep was a bit compromised in the traffic, and then on the last run, I hit a switch, which meant that the brake balance was like 1.5% rearwards, and that's how I kind of lost the rear into 4. So a bit gutted about that, but I think I'm allowed to take this anyway.
Qualifying, you need to be at 100%. You've got to be pushing the whole way round. What percentage do you think you were at, given you barely know the car, have done very little running in it?
I think in some corners I was beyond 100%, and then obviously resulting in small mistakes and locking up or not getting the perfect way through. But I think there were also corners I was probably slightly below. I think that the most challenging bit in qualifying is nailing or being as close as possible to 100% all around the lap. And I didn't succeed to do that, but P13 wasn't too bad of a result.
You won't start P13, minimum P9, possibly, probably P8 for your Grand Prix debut. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty cool, I have to admit. I better get some work done to get ready for the starts.
Obviously, all over down there at Turn 1, how frustrating is it, I guess, knowing the pace there is in the car this weekend to be out in Q1?
Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, I felt we made a good step compared to yesterday, and ultimately just didn't do a lap on the second set. So, again, one of those, I mean, a bit similar like Spa. If we just did the lap, it's probably one of two tracks where, driving a lap at 95% would have been good enough to get us through to Q2. But you don't know that until the checker flag, until you cross the finish line. So, yeah, it's frustrating, but I mean, I'm where I expect it to be for having not done a second set of tires, so it's what it is.
It is what it is, but what will tomorrow bring for you?
I mean, we're quick in the straight line, very quick in the straight line, but we have not a lot of downforce on the car compared to everyone else, so we have to see. It could go either way. It depends on the tire drag is going to be, but we're going to be losing a lot in the corners and gaining some of that back in the straight.